What's going on, everybody? Wasting zero time today. Let's go over the brand new Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Lite. Now, it's not really an unsuspecting sneaker just based on the box, and if you see it in regular indoor lighting, you would think, oh, okay, it's another neutral tone Yeezy. And yes, in truth, that's exactly what it is, especially when you pull it out the box. So here you have it, the 350 V2 Lite. And I actually think it's the perfect neutral shade as we exit summer heading into fall. If you need something that really has that light sand, or I would say maybe just overall beige tone, here you have it. So the box reads light, 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 which I would gather has to do with the primeknit, also the insole, but then possibly the outer sole as well. So we have our traditional primeknit on the upper of the sneaker, and it goes all the way around. The laces are also light. We don't get additional laces in the box, just as a FYI. We have the pull tab and then the little back portion there on the midsole that is a different color, as well as if you look on the inside here, this back tab, the three stripes are yellow, so that kind of gives you an idea of the UV light change that occurs with this sneaker. Again, the insole is light, and we see Adidas Yeezy in more of that crimson tone. Flip it over to the back, we have the outsole that encases the Boost. We know that's why this is such a comfortable sneaker. And overall, that's really kind of it. Now, there's a tag that says color change due to UV reactive knit. So like everybody else, I took it outside to see if it was true, and it's absolutely true. It does change, and as you can see, the change also occurs in the knit, so not just the striped part there on the shoe, but the actual primeknit itself takes on more of a purple undertone. It really kind of sparkles or shimmers in a way, not to use a Jordan term really, but it does kind of shimmer and sparkle in a way, and that stripe turns a very vibrant orange, so just keep that in mind. But I know some really didn't like this. Unless you're in direct sun for a period of time, no one will actually know this is a UV light changing sneaker. They'll just think it's a, you know, monotone or really neutral tone sneaker. So I would say keep that in mind, but I think this is a great change up to a silhouette we're so used to, and it's nice to see change. It is something refreshing. Now, I actually showed you guys that during the morning when the sun was rising and coming up, so it was not as vibrant as maybe you've seen it done on some other videos, but I wanted to show just how subtle it may be if you were outside and not in direct sunlight. I'm actually curious to see if Yeezy and Adidas runs with this change a little bit more.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still think.
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl TJ back with another video talks with TJ, aka TJ2 Swoosh T Yeezy, who is fully 3 stripes in this video. Like, no, really, there's a whole sweatshirt that says 3 stripe life. We'll get to that, not to mention this, which some of you caught on my Instagram and Twitter over the weekend, in which Michigan won its opening game, and that was just a blessing. Now that I can watch football, I'm so, just, you guys don't understand, like, I was really content. I had everything I needed on Saturday. But thank you for tuning into this video on a Sunday. And yes, we are going over the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Lite. Now, again, you've already seen this, so just, you know, take that for whatever it is, but I'm excited to have this in hand. Now, we know that I'm a big fan of neutrals. A lot of my closet consists of neutrals, especially earth tones, and this is just a really light earth tone sneaker. When it's inside, when it's not exposed to UV light, when exposed to UV light, it's totally different. And I like the fact that they switched it up and they tried something new. Too often we badger brands that, hey, you need to step outside the box, do something new. But then once they do something new, we criticize it so harshly, the designers probably don't want to go that route again, because I see a lot of people saying, hey, this 350 V2 looks like someone, you know, pissed on it. Like, this is a terrible take on a sneaker. And I'm thinking, like, So what is it you want? You know, if everybody has all of the answers, go apply to be, you know, a part of these teams, and, you know, let the world see what you would come out with, because I don't have an issue with this. It's extremely different. It's fun, and I'm a fan. And thank you so much, Shake, for sending this over. You guys already know. Man takes care of me. Very grateful for that. So I'm happy to have this second V2 in the collection. And again, it coordinates well with a lot of my closet. So whether I am inside primarily, which is what I am a lot of times, or if you choose to take it out, I really do believe that most won't see the entire UV change unless you're like directly in the sun. A lot of times we're going from a building to a car back into a building, especially with it possibly being fall. So I think some people are making a bigger deal out of the color change than anything else. So please sound off in the comments your thoughts on Yeezy and Adidas choosing to go this route. Do you hate it? Do you love it? Are you interested to see more of this on other 350 V2 releases that come out? Because I think that would be great to see more of that. I really do. So we'll see what happens now. In terms of, you know, styling this, I think it's simple. You may need to take into account the fact that that stripe will change colors, right? And it moves more into, it could be like a subtle orange or a bright orange, depending on how much UV light hits the sneaker itself. So keep that in mind, and we'll see that with some fits. So let's just go over the outfits before we go over the on-foot and sizing, because you guys already know typically how a 350 V2 fits. But for the outfit, so chose to keep it simple. We have 3 different looks. So for the very first look here, I am taking into account the stripe changing on the actual sneaker itself. So I have on my Supreme shirt, and it has that very bright, vibrant, fiery almost, you know, detailing on the front. And then I have on those very neutral tone American Eagle denim shorts. They could be thought of as a sand, and then I just threw on white Adidas socks with the 350 V2. So if I were out in the sun, the sneaker would absolutely match the outfit a little bit more than what it does inside. Inside, it is just really a neutral outfit. That's what it is, and I appreciate that. Moving into the second look, now we're gonna add a jacket into the mix, and this is an outfit men, women, doesn't matter, you can wear and just throw on. And I think it's nice to have these staples in your closet. Nothing crazy. Distressed denim, you can get that from anywhere. Mine is from American Eagle. I have on an H&M top, and I think the color is called Natural, perhaps. And it's just a basic tee, and you can actually just roll the tee. The tee already comes rolled up on the sleeves. And then I have a black denim jacket from PacSun. And it's that simple. Like, these are staples that I think a lot of people already have in their closet. So throw on the 350 V2 light and keep it moving. For the third look, this sweatshirt is a brand new favorite of mine. So much so that I went and picked up a second one on Adidas website. So yeah, it's still there, but only if you wear an extra small. Now keep in mind, Adidas runs a little big in terms of clothing. So if you can fit, honestly, a Fear of God small, you could fit this and be just fine. So I'm wearing a men's extra small in the crew neck that says 3-stripe life, and it really has this, you know, outdoor natural, you know, graphic and detailing on the front, which I love. You have waterfalls, you're in the forest, you have everything there to really, I guess, push you to get out into the world. So 3-stripe life sweatshirt, and then also the Adidas pants that I picked up off eBay. Where else? Because eBay is Bay. And then we have the 350 V2 light. So an outfit that really comes together well, playing off the nature scene on the front with the olive green pants, and then the 350 V2 light. So that's all 3 looks. Please make sure you sound off in the comment section which was your favorite. And now let's talk about sizing and comfort when it comes to a 350 V2. Thankfully for this, it's a 6.5, which is what I should get. So I'm usually a true 6 for a lot of models, but just kind of depends if it's made narrow or so. I usually go with a 6.5 for a sneaker. If it, again, it could be made narrow. When it comes to a 350 V2, please, please, please go up a half size or a whole size. You don't want it fitting tighter. Now you can circumvent that by taking out the insole and just walk on the boost itself. I have to do that with the 350 V2 bread because it is a 6 versus a 6.5. This is a 6.5, so it fits just fine even with thicker long crew socks on. But if it's ever your first time purchasing it, which this may be the first time some people can purchase a V2 just based on, you know, scarcity, stock, and then the resale price, go up a half size or go up even a whole size, and I think that will be a better fit just because the primeknit on a 350 V2 is tighter wound, I should say, or tighter knit than you would find on the brand new Pharrell Williams Human Race Sachona. That's how I feel when it comes to the sneaker, and it's extremely comfortable. Like, we know Boost is comfortable, so you'll get the same comfort in this model that you would any of the other 350 V2 models. It really is a staple you can just throw on with a lot of things. You just have to be mindful that this will change colors on you. So again, not the first to get this out by a long shot, but I'm super grateful anytime a new sneaker hits my doorstep in my collection. So thank you again, Shake, for blessing me with this pair. And please sound off again which outfit was your favorite, 1, 2, or 3. Do you plan on picking up that sweatshirt if you can fit it? Because again, only extra smalls are left. I think if you search around for the sweatshirt, you may find other colorways, but you might find that in a different country. Or maybe it's like Adidas, but for a different country. Not 100% sure, but I do know there are other colors for the sweatshirt. So if you like what you saw, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I truly appreciate it. And as always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace out.